Which critical lenses should you use for analysis? Imagine trying to understand a complex piece of art or a story. You could look at it from many angles, each revealing something new. That's what critical lenses do in literary analysis. They are different ways to look at a text to find meaning. When you analyze poetry or prose, choosing the right lens helps you build strong arguments and develop clear interpretations. Let's start with the formalist lens. It's all about the text itself. You focus on language, structure, symbols, and literary devices. Think of it like examining a painting closely, looking at the brushstrokes and colors. This lens is great for understanding how the author crafts the work. It doesn't consider the author's life or the historical background. Instead, it asks, what does this language do? How do the words and from create meaning? Next, the psychological or psychoanalytic lens looks inside the characters' minds. It explores unconscious desires, fears, and conflicts. You might analyze a character's dreams or symbols to see what they reveal about human nature. This lens often uses ideas from Freud or Jung. It helps uncover hidden layers of emotion or motivation that influence the story or poem. The historical or new historicism lens places the text in its time and social setting. It asks, what was happening when this was written? How does the work reflected or challenge the ideas of that era? This approach involves some research into history and culture. It shows how literature interacts with the world around it. The feminist or gender lens examines how gender roles and identities are shown. It looks at how women or marginalized groups are portrayed or questioned. This lens reveals social issues and power dynamics related to gender. It helps you see if the work challenges or supports stereotypes. The Marxist lens focuses on class and economic power. It considers how social inequalities are depicted. It might analyze who benefits or suffers in the story, or how capitalism influences characters' lives. This lens shows the economic forces behind the narrative. The reader response lens is a bit different. It emphasizes the reader's role in making meaning. Every person brings their own experiences and feelings. So, different readers might interpret the same poem or story in various ways. This lens reminds us that interpretation is personal and flexible. When analyzing poetry or prose, you can combine these lenses. For example, you might start with a formalist approach to understand the language, then use a feminist lens to explore gender themes. This layered analysis gives a richer view of the text. Choosing the right lens depends on what you want to discover. If you're interested in language and craft, formalist is a good start. If you want to understand characters' motivations, try the psychological lens. For social or historical context, the new historicism lens works well. Remember, each lens offers a different way to construct your argument. It guides your questions and helps you develop interpretations that are well supported. So, when you analyze poetry and prose, think about which lens will best reveal the story behind the words. That way, your analysis becomes more focused and meaningful.